Okay, here we have a function. F of x in this case is 3 over 4 plus x. So if we want to find f of 1, we're going to replace the x with a 1. So it becomes 3 over 4 plus 1, which is 3/5. Or you could write it as 0.6. Okay, which value of x must be excluded from any domain of f? Right, if we look at f of x, we can see that it's 3 over 4 plus x. And what we remember here is that you cannot divide by 0. Okay, dividing by 0 is not permitted. So we cannot have the bottom of this fraction equaling 0. Well, in order for the bottom to be 0, 4 plus x would have to be 0, which means that x would have to be minus 4. So if x was minus 4, the bottom would become 0, and that would not be allowed. So the number which has to be excluded is x equals minus 4, or you could just write minus 4 there. Okay, we're now given another function. G of x is 5 plus x. So we're told that g of a is 7. But we also know that g of a, replacing x with a, is going to be 5 plus a. So if g of a is 5 plus a, and g of a is also 7, then putting those two together, 5 plus a must equal 7. And if we take away 5 from both sides, a would have to be 2. So that's the answer to part C. Okay, I've put the two functions here again just to remind myself, and I'm asked to work out fg of 1. Well, fg of 1 is the same thing as finding f of g of 1. So the first thing that we do, we ignore the f, we find g of 1. Well, if we're finding g of 1, we know that g of x is 5 plus x, so g of 1 is going to be 5 plus 1. So we're going to find f of 5 plus 1, which is f of 6. And we also know that f of x is 3 over 4 plus x, so f of 6 is going to be 3 over 4 plus 6. Well, that's just 3/10. So fg of 1 is 3/10. Okay, let's just carry on to the last bit. Fg of x. Well, fg of x, in the same way as above, we don't do anything with the f to start with, but here we write g of x. I'm going to put my g of x in here, and I can see that g of x is 5 plus x. So I'm going to find f of 5 plus x, and this is where it gets a bit complicated. I know that f of x is 3 over 4 plus x. So f of whatever goes in, so f of 10, for example, would be 3 over 4 plus 10, and so on. So in this case, what's going in is 5 plus x. So what's going to come out is 3 over 4 plus, and then instead of x, I'm going to write 5 plus x. So if I just simplify the bottom there, the top is just 3, the bottom is 9 plus x. So that is fg of x.